Hello, beautiful souls and light workers and way showers and those holding the actual grid work for New Earth inside of their physical bodies. Hello, hi. I go by Indigo Angel and my name is Amanda. And I was guided to make a video today for all of y'all holding down quantum existence and consciousness of the light body, the crystalline body, and the plasma body. I was guided today to talk a little bit on Ascension. And Ascension and going all in. This has been a big thing lately because so many are being beaten and battered by the Ascension process. Their physical bodies, their emotional bodies, their mental bodies, so that their soul body, spirit body, ka, energy body, consciousness body, can all merge as one into the same vibrational frequency of light and love. Ascension is a process that, one, if you're watching this video, you've already been called, otherwise you wouldn't be here. And two, if you're called, if you start to wake up, if you start to noticing that something is off or different and that the world out there doesn't make any sense, then you've started your awakening and you are in the middle of your ascension process. Technically, we always have been. There's no beginning point. Since the moment that we incarnated here, which started for everybody in their own way, on their own path, their own journey, when they were ready for how they chose, as a soul prior to incarnating here. There are many who are under the belief systems that they didn't have a choice, that they don't have a choice, that they're still victims to this. That is a mindset as well. It is important to understand that along the way, we start to have new understandings of things and perspectives change and things are different than they were in the beginning. It's in every moment and it changes. Our truth one moment changes and the next moment we have a new truth. That's the beauty of it. That's the way it is. Things are not fixed anymore. But the purpose of this video, and those who know me know that it's all over. Many are suffering to the fact that they will not make a choice. They will not commit. They want the human life that they perceived as their human life, and that's the way they want it. They can't perceive anything different. They can't perceive that it should be the complete opposite of what they saw. And that everything that they put all of their energy in as humans has to go. It is this way, and so it is. We do not get the human existence that we thought and ascend. That's the way it is, and that's the part that the predominantly human aspects have a problem with it. You don't walk on New Earth. You don't walk in heaven on earth and magic and hold on to the old ways. You don't. The cool part is that Ascension is so much more than you could have ever perceived. New Earth, absolutely magical. Everything you ever dreamed. Beautiful. Walking in a physical dream. Things materialize in an instant just by thinking about it, and just because you desire and you wish and you speak it out loud, and here it comes. Things that you dreamed of years just arriving. Boom. Right there. But up until that point, and there is a flip side to everything. So those playing on New Earth, those ascending in the physical, are playing and having a blast. Those who are ascending and not letting go are suffering. And suffering is to the mind. Suffering is to that which we hold on to. Suffering is a belief. We do not have to suffer. It's a choice. But the choice that most won't make is to completely surrender, to completely succumb, to completely give in, and ask for support, and totally dedicate everything that they have to this. There is no I want to be conscious half of the time when it serves me anymore. It hasn't been that way for a few years. When we stepped up in the 2012 Gateway, Ascension went full on, full physical body ascension. It meant that every moment is now ascension, and it continues to be that way. The more one holds on, the more suffering they will endure. Now, suffering being a perception, when you totally get it, when you totally embrace it with everything that you got, suffering goes. Then, it might be uncomfortable, but you get it. And you're not resisting it. You're not fighting it anymore. Everything is within us. And we have the power. We have an immense amount of power so far beyond this place that we can do absolutely anything. We're not limited on multidimensional Earth. We are a walking, open-eyed state. We don't go unconscious anymore. We don't forget anymore. We remember absolutely everything now. Do we go to sleep and do we still see other dimensions? Yes, we do. Some of the times. Some of the times we don't. Sometimes I spend days just clearing, intentionally. Going into meditation. Going into energy work. Because I'm going to essentially quantum jump. Physically, when my full body ascended, I think I fell, and then because I had to see what needed to be seen so I could clear, become conscious, and then clear, and let go of absolutely everything. Many will have their memories returned when we fully ascend, and then we'll fall again. This is a devastating experience to have, and to talk about everything and all the separation and lack that comes up. It becomes visible. Many are still hiding. Many are on this spiritual hierarchy trip. They are in so much ego and spiritual hierarchy. But the cool thing is, when it's not yours, you just get to watch it. And it's not yours. It doesn't even bother you. It doesn't get to you. You just don't go around it anymore. You just know that that's that person's reality and that they'll clear it when they need to clear it. There's suffering to judgment, standing before the gates of heaven, atonement, full, what's the word that came through? Accountability is huge. Everybody is being held accountable. These are the things you have to go through. But they are to yourself. They are to your higher self aspects. They are to you. They are to yourself as a God. They are to you as a creator. Again, you have to release everything, all of your human aspects, if you desire to ascend. What happens is, what you have left is a pure, totally pure human that doesn't have the capability of anything less than full embodiment of love. It is the entire being that I will say also we express everything fully with every part of our being, not just our body part, not just our heart. Our whole body, our whole being is experiencing this down to our plasma. Our mind is unified into our higher heart is unified to our higher mind. We hear, we see, we feel everything with every part of us. There is nothing to consult out there. We are our higher self aspect. Differences. Now, each dimension, third dimension where we were totally unconscious and thought that the physical world was real and that the physical world was all there was and things had to be a certain way, where all of our issues are recalled and were, and control and blame and shame and judgment and victim mentalities and comparison and all these things. Realities here are not fixed. They're bendable. They're mutable. We can materialize anything that we desire if we just focus our intention, because our hearts are all in. There's nothing in the way anymore. It's called total unification. And you have separation and you have unifications, and we recognize all for what it is. There are so many facets to this, and becoming multidimensional, we get to actually see and we walk in multi-dimensions here, and we pick. Not choosing ascension is also a choice. And those are the ones who suffer. Those are the ones who have things removed and eclipsed from their reality. Things are removed by us as our higher self aspect because it is trying to point us in the direction to pay attention, to get on the path, to get inside and get in alignment and let it all go. If it's not in alignment with your inner truth, your inner guidance, your higher self aspect of you, higher self is you. It's in another dimension. It's another frequency. Every time you shift dimensions, you shift into another aspect, you shift into another dimension. It's pretty cool. This journey is so simple. We complicated it all. We got to be open though, and we got to make a choice. And so many, they don't want to commit. They want to do what they want to do first. They want to hold on to their human constructs. They don't want to go all in. They don't want to invest. They don't want to choose the higher self journey. They don't want to choose the new earth aspect. They don't want to choose ascension over the physical world aspect. It's something we have to do. So many in lack, so many doing without. We don't have to do without anything. We don't have to suffer. We don't have to suffer to be in service anymore. That's a belief system. Don't even like the word belief system anymore. We have to make a choice. We have to put this first. The cool part is that lack goes, doing without goes, everything goes that we suffered to doesn't exist anymore. You have ascension guides, you have way showers, you have people doing this before you so you can see. It's all of us. We all are light workers. We all are light pillars. We all are crystalline. We are crystals. We are Christed consciousness. We are unity consciousness. We are all of those things. We unify and we let go of everything that kept us separated from everything else. We have a lot of people running around from an intellectual standpoint, speaking about intellect, speaking about Christ consciousness, but not being able to practice it or be it yet. A lot of people running around and still operating from an intellectual standpoint of what ascension is, but not having gone through physical body ascension. They don't need to prove anything. I don't care. We honor others' path. We honor everything. This is what we do. We don't impose our will on one's way. What one wants to believe is what they want to believe. More power to you. When it's time, you'll get it too. We all do. We're here to assist those who are ready and ready to jump quantum style. Ready are those who are ready to take it on and stop suffering and let it go and embody their higher self here, who are ready to play on New Earth. I'm playing right now and ready to just do awesome and amazing things, who are ready to receive the gifts, who we bestowed upon ourselves. The other day a portal opened and gifts just came pouring out. And it was beautiful. The messages for the last couple weeks are that everything we've ever dreamed is right here, right now, and here it comes, and here it is, and every moment. We're jumping big time, quantum style. Everything, something comes to us we've always desired and dreamed of, and boom, there it is. It's so cool. But if you wish to experience this, you have to go all in. You have to go full body, every part of you. You have to succumb. You have to give up. You have to let go of the old ways. You have to allow your higher self aspect to come in and guide you and show you what's waiting for you in another dimension. If you start to live from your heart and you start to listen, you have to go into observation and you truly, truly, truly pay attention. And you truly honor what you see. When you let go, that which you're holding on to, that you perceive as safe, a whole world opens up too. I can't talk. Everything opens up to you. What you're holding on to is taking up space, and it won't allow all the awesomeness to come forth. You have to call forth these realities, and you have to be ready. You have to say, I'm ready. You have to be ready for this. Because if you're not, you'll know it and you'll feel it. And you'll have fear, you'll have doubt, you'll have non-belief. You have to go inside and figure out why, and you have to clear it if you wish for things to come to you. So, okay. I'll do another video soon because there's just so much to say, and um, this essentially encompasses all that we are. So, but I did want to share an energetic experience that I had the other night. I had my heart chakra. So anybody who's resonating with the electric universe theory, because this, I'm very much resonating with this, and this is explaining a lot of the plasmic aspects of myself. But I had an experience where the other night where I let go of something I had been holding on to, and I actually physically felt an electric jolt out of my heart chakra. And then my sacral chakra and my stomach kind of blew up with photonic air and some cramping and some uncomfortableness and all this and that. But I was holding so much density in my sacral that it actually blew open into my heart and released, and it actually felt like an electrical jolt. Um, so yes, it's very powerful stuff. So well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. Sending so much love and Mahatma unconditional love to everybody, and hope you have a beautiful everything. So we'll see you soon. Bye bye.